What's up, guys? I'm back. I'm Will. This is William C Sharp walkthroughs, and yeah, I'm just here bringing you guys .NET C Sharp coding videos. I live stream my software development journeys, and I'm dual screening today. I'm back on my dual screens. Where is my YouTube studio? I might have to just do a little bit of housekeeping. Sorry, guys, my YouTube studio is on the right, so I'm just gonna quickly move it to my left screen. How are you all doing? It's going to be a very interesting episode. This might be a long stream. Today, because some of the features I want to sort of establish today underpins the backbone of what Telefy is. So for those of you who may be checking out this stream and are unaware of what I'm building in this series, Telefy is an e-commerce platform. Simply put, what I'm building Telefy out to be is a .NET UWP application that runs on Windows PCs, probably targeting Surfaces as well. Let me just get rid of my Instagram, my socials tab. It's gonna be a really chill stream, guys, as I always say. And yeah, so Telefy, I want Telefy to basically serve a community of e-commerce merchants, customers, and SaaS product vendors. So I'll be honest, I'll admit, even I'm still learning what the back end of e-commerce is all about. But I'm very intrigued by e-commerce. I'm really intrigued by, because e-commerce has been around way before dropshipping existed, right? This concept of mainstream dropshipping. But nonetheless, I've been quite invested in my R&D regarding dropshipping, some of the models of dropshipping, everything that revolves around dropshipping. And I've always kind of been involved in e-commerce. I've sold things online. I've made kind of like really, really rough online, I don't want to say stores, I hesitate to say online stores, more like online handles like eBay, Amazon to do my e-commerce, selling video games and stuff like that. I even have a Windows app that I'm vendoring on Microsoft Store. So everything pertaining towards Telefy is to enhance the experience of those involved in e-commerce, and I want to implement Telefy as such. So you open up the app, because someone did ask about this in the previous live stream. So I'm just doing some housekeeping before I get into the coding. It's going to be quite fun today, I think. So you open up Telefy, you're greeted with a newsfeed. That's the idea. A newsfeed of just like the latest e-commerce, maybe featured sellers and stuff like that. You can, as a customer, this bit is the part I want to scale towards. So maybe not the first MVP, but as a customer, I want Telefy to be able to allow people to browse stores. I definitely have to scale to that level because that's going to take a lot of involvement from my part, from the development side of things. I want merchants to be able to, this is the core fundamental feature of Telefy I want to implement from the get, and that is for merchants to search a directory of vendors for SaaS and products, so that you can source your products and SaaSes really simply. I really want to make that easy, because I remember I wanted to set up a store to sell guitars. I wanted to see if I can find cheap brandless guitars, and I found a website that were literally doing just that. They were selling, amongst other items, guitars, right? And I was really intimidated by the notion of approaching vendors. It was a foreign-based website. I think I just right-clicked and my computer just kind of lagged up a bit. And you had to sort of like cold approach these suppliers, which, at the end of the day, you just got to do what you got to do. And I kind of want to take that, but sort of reduce the friction around that and kind of streamline the process of communicating to a supplier and getting your product or SaaS, because I want to also include digital SaaS, shipped out, right? And then again, Telefy doesn't want to replace existing e-commerce pipelines, but I want Telefy to be an option, right? So what we're going to do today, now that I've gotten all the fun stuff out of the way, the explanation, I got a little agenda here, and I'm working towards Telefy's MVP, minimum viable product for Telefy, and so far we've actually played around with building a couple things. In one build of Telefy, which is a different project, I managed to push Hello World using the Telegram bot API. So I'm using Telegram bot. So where Telegram comes in is that there's going to be specific features where Telefy leverages Telegram's like IM features and particular AI chat features, right? I say AI, I actually meant to say API features, which include chat, muting chats, moderating channels, all this fun stuff which the API actually exposes and want to implement in Telefy to some extent. And it's going to be an interesting endeavor because I want to focus on netcode today. Now, the reason why I didn't stream as soon as I said I would from the last stream, I said I'll stream that day. I was extremely tired. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was actually really tired. But there is a kind of another soft reason, is that I had to do a lot of research. So I'm now looking at the netcode because I'm looking to work towards MVP. Let me just make sure my levels are correct. Yeah, they're correct. I'm looking to launch Telefy in the shortest amount of time possible in terms of an MVP. I want to test the product. I want to get Telefy in the hands of users, and I want to test it. I want to see what I can do to take Telefy to the next step. So I'm looking at netcode, and there's a few options. I did my research on sockets, web sockets, middleware like Azure Cloud. I kind of considered Azure PlayFab. Telegram API itself could be used as a netcode fundamental base, and third-party WebSocket package. Now, this is probably the most viable. This is probably the best solution I've come to conclude, because I could make the API myself, but then I was looking at like ASP.NET stuff, and you have to make like an ASP.NET server which connects the UWP application, use the controllers model and stuff like that, and I think that is probably ideal. That's very close to ideal. But for MVP and the scale it would take, and for some of the features that I want to scale Telefy to be able to serve multiple clients for one dedicated server, for that time scale against the feature set, I thought, okay, I know how to work Telegram API. So why don't I try and stick to the Telegram API for this? Because there's one fundamental behavior of Telegram API which kind of intrigues me, and that is how many users can interact with one bot, and can I sort of create a synonymity? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. So what I'm trying to say is there user to Telegram client bots monogamy, such that if I have a Telegram bot server, let's see if I can illustrate this a little bit. So this is amongst other solutions. Obviously, failing using the Telegram bot API as a basis for the netcode, we're going to be looking at subsequent episodes to focus on, say, third-party middleware, or just writing the API from absolute scratch. I have experience with sockets, more so than WebSockets, so I feel more comfortable writing a sockets-based API. That could be fun, but I know it would be very involved. So let's say Telefy, and I'm pushing Hello World, right, to Telegram bot. Oh my, sorry guys, my TV is just about to turn off. Just have to reset it. Otherwise I won't know what I'm doing. Might have to wait. So Telegram app. So I could say push a hello world message to Telegram app. But then what I want to happen, so let's just say Telefy app 1. What I'm trying to do, which I sort of proved to myself like some time ago when I was building my post scheduling Telegram app, is that one bot could actually interact with multiple sessions of a UWP application um, due to one message event, if that makes sense. And I want to kind of use that to build my netcode. So I could say have Telefy app 2, or better said, let's say Telefy server, which is a UWP app. So I put UWP. And so what I want to hope to achieve using this like Telegram API approach, which may not work. That's the thing. This might not particularly work. I'm just exploring the options via process of elimination. Hopefully I can do everything by this session for Telegram API. And if this doesn't, failing this, then I'm probably going to go and resort to sockets from scratch, which would be fun. And I'll probably have to resort to this anyway. It's probably a more robust solution if I can't find any decent middleware. But I want to build a server that does this. Let's say there's a newsfeed feature. And this newsfeed feature comes from UWP server for Telefy onto my Telegram via a bot, right? But then is there a way that this bot can expose my newsfeed to Telefy app 1? That's what I'm trying to achieve. Is there a way, Telefy server, again, if I have a dedicated bot token that is subscribed to this server, and in the back end of my app, the very same bot token, and then Telefy server says, okay, there's a newsfeed, maybe a hello world message, push to Telegram app, and because by virtue of the fact that both the app and the server share the same bot, could I expose the newsfeed to every subscribed Telefy session? That's the question. I want to say yes, and I think I did find that when I was testing my previous Telegram app that could be done, but things have changed. That was like version 12 API I was using. Now we're on like version 22, so I don't know. But we're going to try anyway, because it's the quickest way to get up and running with netcode. So I've been saying a lot of things here. I might need to make a new agenda, because this is for the previous stream and I don't know if I'm going to use it. Okay, let's start from the development agenda. So far, user credentials, you can log in via really simple text. Well, basically, there are two fields, username and password. I'm going to see if I can get it up and running. Username and password, you just literally log in, or you have to register first. And then I use a file storage API, which I'm actually loading UWP up now. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm using file storage API, or whatever it's called. There's a class that deals with streaming data and text onto like a text file, or your object data onto a text file, better said. You can build like XML schemas and stuff, and you can build like text file backends, which you can then stream back into your UWP app. That's what I'm using to save user credentials to log into the app itself. It's just like a quick and easy way to get user validation in terms of logging in. So I'm just loading up my Telefy app, and then while we're waiting for this UWP session to load, I want to draw your attention to the code base for some of the netcode regarding Telegram API. So if you go to workshop 11, I think 9.5 and workshop 11, you would have seen me building all this. So I built a class called iBotConnect, which is an interface class. I built a class called BotConnect, and I had this Telefy core class. And they all deal with just literally setting up the pipeline so that my UWP app can interact with Telegram. And I managed to demonstrate a hello world message being pushed from UWP. So my app was basically telling Telegram bot, my bot, okay, send hello world to me. Basically I was chatting to my bot. So my bot knew to say hello world because I programmed my bot to say hello world from my app to Telegram, and that's the main thing. So I'm gonna probably be copying and pasting my previous, like what seems to be like kind of boilerplate code now, my previous code is all this, into my Telefy UWP, because I don't really see a need to type it all out again. I've already sort of like organized the file as far as like the interface definitions and the implementations are concerned. I don't want to type it out like line by line because I want to really focus on getting onto the good stuff, the new stuff, which is some of the newer netcode implementation logic. Let's see. So I'm gonna make two classes. I'm gonna make iBot Connect. I'm gonna make Bot Connect. I'm gonna port the functionality. I'm gonna port these functionalities over to my current UWP Telefy version. I'm gonna need to make this Telefy core class again as well. Just waiting for my app to load so I can just show you guys what's going on. Again, it's a really chill stream. This is like kind of the slow stuff. Just kind of like summarizing where we're up to before I lock in. I'm gonna put on some music in a bit. I'm gonna start coding. But first, I'm just gonna show you guys what's up. So yeah, I'm really focusing on the netcode, as I'm kind of reiterating. So many different ways. I'm actually eager to find a decent middleware package that can deal with client server stuff. Have to brush up on my client server knowledge, to be honest. What might be fun, guys, what you might be interested in seeing is where these text files are stored. So I'm using, let me see if I can find the code. Is that my data storage class? So this local folder, this directory, this application data current local folder is a hidden folder in Windows Solution Explorer. Typically, you won't be able to see this. I'll get rid of this break. You won't be able to see this folder unless you give yourself permission on Windows Explorer. But if I'm quick, I'll Telefy's up. Just going to register my credentials. So this is a new set of credentials, Williams. Now this is actually this might be broken because I'm not overwriting my file schema. I'll show you what I mean, hopefully. So I hit register. Functionally, this may not be working 100%, and I'll show you what I mean. So as you can see, I've got my name Williams. I've got a password. This is just literally QWERTY, QWERTY. I just typed it out, but I'm only storing username for now. This was for the intent and purposes of just writing quick code. I'm only storing this. So if I go to this, I already shortcutted the folder. It's over here. And then you can there's this like application app data local packages. You gotta find this weird gibberish that pertains towards your app, and then here it is. So the problem here is that I'm literally hard coding. Let me see if I can go back. I'm hard coding for my load data storage user credentials.txt, but every time I register, I create a new file, and that's a problem because the file name changes. So what I just created is stored here under user credentials number 4. So I can load it. Again, this is not what I'm showing you guys is not particularly what we're focusing on, but just to show you guys some of the progress I made. Obviously, you can see Williams. That's what I typed in the field. So as you can kind of glean from what I'm showing you, you can create like a whole XML schema sort of like a pseudo database, you know, without actually using SQL. Kind of fun. But it has to point to the right user credentials file. But just to show you guys that that feature is working. Alright, let's hop straight to the netcode. Let's actually get started with this. Let's get to the good stuff. I'm going to make another agenda. And then I'm going to literally start coding. So what am I going to achieve? What I'm going to set up? I'm going to first. I'm going to write it out here. Where am I? Realize you guys might not be able to read that because of the bubble, camera bubble. Some documentation here, guys. Sorry guys, let's make this basketball. Alright guys, you know guys, I'm considering with this point, I may have an app that's prepared for this. I'm not sure, I'm gonna see, I'm gonna show you guys. Because I built a Telegram post scheduling application. So I might be able to use that quickly. That might be fun. Before I hop onto my Visual Studio and start coding everything, let me show you the app actually. See if I can get it up on screen. I think it's already on my toolbar. I'm not sure. No, it's not. Oh, is it? Yeah, it is. Off screen though. I'll just load it up now. This is my post scheduling LiTE application, and what it does, this might actually do the server stuff for us. So I'm gonna demonstrate it working. Hopefully everything runs. This is using an older API version, so I hope everything runs. But I'm gonna try and demonstrate it for you right now, guys, so you can see what's going on. So we're gonna wait till 7:55, just like less than a minute, and hopefully I should get hello world. And if this works, I might be able to use this application to just like test newsfeed messages. That might be really good, actually, really useful. That's good. I'm gonna slap on some music, and we are going to continue. Today's playlist is a mix of Suzumu and a guy called Eugene who's up now. So it's a bit of a mix today. Oh, sweet, here we go. Hello world. Just saw it now. From my bot. My bot just pushed hello world. Beautiful to see. So I can use this to test features of Telefy. This is super useful, guys. Guys, if you want this app, it's actually available on Microsoft Store. I have literally published this app onto Microsoft Store. Search it, Post Scheduler LiTE. I'll leave a link in the description somewhere, or maybe after the stream, because I'm a little busy right now here. But you can get this. You can literally get it today if you want, as long as it's available, this app. Alright guys, I'm gonna get started. First things first, guys, just to let you know what I'm doing, I'm gonna import my netcode so that I can push Hello World from my Telefy app. This particular app, not the one I just demonstrated, but this application, different project. Just taking a minute. I should probably be making separate namespaces, separate like folders, but again, I just want to get an MVP out quickly here. So I'm using my models folder. Oh, wrong one.
け止まったまま思い出す思い出す思い出す思い出す今庭の隅夕焼けが染めるふざけた声もどこか切なくてあの時言えなかった言葉風に乗せてまた飲み込んだ君の名前呼ぶには少しだけ強くなりたいキモクステイの香りがふわりシャツのボタン握りしめたキモクステイの香りがふわり僕の胸だけ止まったまま思い出す思い出す思い出す思い出すYeah 思うね既読だけが並んだ夜私ばっかり寂しくなる言葉一つで救えるのにどうしてあなたのアイコンは黙ったままなの優しさって毎日じゃなきゃ意味がなくなるものなのよ曖昧な愛じゃ肌寒くてねもう少し埋めてほしい連絡してきてよ一日を私で初めて連絡してきてよ心が風邪をひく前に連絡してきてよ声が聞けない夜は苦い抱いてらないで私を愛するということ一日一回でいいから好きって囁いて一日一回でいいから好きって囁いてスマホが光らない時間だけどんどん自信が削れてゆく欲しがりすぎわかってるよでも足りないって思うの毎晩お願い義務でも嘘でもいい私を持ってくれるならたった一言で満たされるのにそれさえくれないのなぜ連絡してきてよ今日はどうだったって一言連絡してきてよ声眠くてもその声で連絡してきてよ好きが古くならないように手くらないで私に触れるすべてを一日一回でいいから好きって囁いて一日一回でいいから好きって囁いて
Alright guys, so right now I'm just porting over the functionality that allows me to connect to Telegram client on my UWP app. Let me double check that. iBot Connect from Telefy Core. Am I missing any other namespaces? I think that's it. If any of you guys are wondering, if you want to see how the netcode works, just refer to workshop 11, 10, and 9.5. Alright guys, I'm gonna call my authentication function so I can connect to Telegram. And then we're gonna test for Hello World.
路地裏足音さえささやきになる触れるたび心が震え夜があなたを隠してく、yeah、切ないほど求めてるでも声にはできない1秒でも長くこの闇に閉じ込めて人通りのない路地私とあなたのダンスホール唇で交わすアシメトリー二人だけのダンスホールもっともっと、yeah、夜を続けて、yeah、もっともっとナイクワから愛を込めてもっともっと、yeah、夜を続けて、yeah、もっともっとナイクワから愛を込めて月影のベルに包まれて声は溶けて風に消えてく触れた影は影の
Okay guys, so I need to pass a bot token. This is why it's so good that I'm attempting to be sort of API compliant in a sense, because now it's a breeze to kind of build this without just like my code being so spaghetti. Excuse me, I need to pass my bot token so that I can fully authenticate my class and I can connect to Telegram. Okay, soon I'm going to test my app to see if I can get Hello World up and running. Maybe I should have a break, but first I will just test it. That's my main page. I'm not sure if I'm calling my behaviors. Hold on. Check if there's references. Yeah, I should be fine. Yeah, I think I've got everything, yeah. Get started. So when I log in, I say like that. I use the term login to my app loosely. I should hopefully push a hello world message. So I'm gonna get Telegram up. I'm gonna test it out. Again, episodes. This is from before, guys, not just now. Episodes, I think 10, 11, and maybe 9.5 will go through how I came to all this implementation logic. So if you want to watch all those, do refer to my previous live streams. So we're just waiting for UWP to load. So the overall logic, I might as well just explain what's going on. Where's my main page? Alright guys, so I'm calling my login function. Hold on, excuse me. I'm calling number here. So when I log in on UWP, oh snap, whoops. Did I do that right? Oh, I didn't do it right. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna put a breakpoint, and I'm going to construct my class properly. Oh, I actually, no, what am I saying? So I've constructed my Telefy core class, but I'm not calling the initialized Telegram client interface classes function, which constructs the class. So this is not gonna do nothing. So I'm gonna wait for UWP to load. I'm gonna hit a break, and I'll just put an invocation to this function, and we'll continue. Oops. So hopefully we get Hello World pushed again. Just having a look at this again. Just give it my break and continue. Might get errors, I don't know. Haven't tested this. Just imported the code. I just drop shipped the code. Nothing happened. Let me see. Usually I have to actually speak to my bot session. So let me try. Let me actually pass an update, because what happens is that when there's an update on Telegram bot chat, then I get behavior invocations. Let me try something here. If I just literally write Q, I was gonna write Q QWERTY or something. Let's say hi bot. Try and speak to my bot. Let me see if anything happens. Yeah, here we go, guys. Did you see that? So, I'm gonna mute this music. I can't hear myself talk. So guys, this is exciting. So I just ported my feature, my Telegram pipeline, my Telegram API pipeline, and basically, when you interact with the bot, you get a message, "Hello world." So that's my Telegram bot API working right now. That's what I was just in the last 5 minutes while I was porting over from my previous project. So now what we want to do, guys, I'm going to mark this off our agenda. We're up to scratch in terms of where we were from the last live stream. We're going to now try and make a newsfeed feature, which kind of daisy chains off this hello world thingy. So guys, the concept behind the newsfeed feature is simple in concept for the news feature, but might be a little bit tricky implementation because this newsfeed involves two clients technically, Telefy app, which you see here, Telefy app, but then I need another app which I'm going to import the help of my post scheduling LiTE application for my second app. So what I'm trying to do, guys, let me have both apps side by side. I want to post a newsfeed from here, so like newsfeed, push it to my bot, and hopefully I get a message return on Telefy, the app, if you get what I mean. And then that would at least prove the concept that I can use the Telegram bot API solely for like client server application networking, and that would be really exciting stuff. So first, both these apps need to share the same bot token, and this Telefy needs to know what text message pertains with this message via the Telegram bot. So first things first, I'm going to just test the obvious. I'm going to push a post, but then I'm going to need to add some code to expose this message on Telefy. So guys, I'm going to lock in. I'm going to go quiet a little bit. I'm going to try and build a solution and get started with this. Hold on a second. The music might be an ad. So just to reiterate, guys, just so you know what I'm going to do before I start coding, I want this app to pose as a server. I want to push a message, newsfeed hello world, so that Telefy app on the right can see the newsfeed message, which means I can be in two remote locations and these apps can communicate. Very fun. Alright guys, I'm going to get started.
The pen
言葉に絡む吐息影と影がすれるその瞬間ねえ名前なんてもういらないただあなたで満たしてほしい一線なんて曖昧でためらいごと指で壊して何もかも投げ出して唇に触れたいその温度で私をほどいて何もかも投げ出して唇に触れたい快楽よりも深い愛でとろけてとろけて首筋に落ちるその視線舌先一つで世界が変わる鼓動のリズムをたどるように理性がゆっくり溶けてゆくささやきで塗り替えるルルこの夜だけ私を抱いて何もかも投げ出して唇に触れたい体ごと心を奪って何もかも投げ出して唇に触れたいその先にあるあなたを知りたいとろけてとろけてとろけてとろけて
This 19-year-old
痛いけな目は私を奪った期待で染まった息も忘れそう千鳥足まった誇りをかぶっていた青い感情に飲み込まれそうな夜触れる距離指先とガンラッセスれるそうでまだ逃げらないで燃えるように絡まったとって変われない浮かんで意味のない転がし合いもやめていっそだマジでよ見覚める理由は一つだけ大人になってしまった無様な私を叱って認められた気がしてるだけ風になった影そこが濁ったグラス長い夜の果て思い出すのはまだあなた期待が抜けた空っぽな朝乾いた喉が夢を覚えていた私を襲った正しい後悔は光の下で黒く伸びて離れないなあなたがくれた愛はいつからか呪いに形を変えたどこで誰といてもよぎるような随分と立ちの悪い記憶たち意味がないと分かっててもその姿を探してしまうの溢れてゆく心と体がね情けなくていたんだ無様な多少だってほんのちょっと思い出しただけ孤独になれたって何にもなれなくて一人なれの果てあなたがいないだけ過去になってしまった れないで覚えて離さないでいて欲しかっただけ忘れられたら滲んだ目を拭って一人夜の果て思い出すのはただあなたSunset paints the sky with hues.
I'll be right back, guys. Just go take a 2-minute break. Hold on.
Melting clocks and time unfolds. I lay back and just behold, daydreaming stories yet untold. Static on the vinyl spins too slow, caught within the evening glow. Thoughts wander where they go, in a world where rivers flow. Lazy breeze just whispers by underneath this twilight sky. Stars that twinkle in my eye. In this moment I can fly. Footsteps on the creaky floor open up that hidden door. Every sound I just adore. In this place I search for more. a quiet sprawl. Lazy breeze just whispers by underneath this twilight sky. Stars that twinkle in my eye. In this moment I can fly.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
Street lights are glowing in soft umber hues. I walk on the sidewalk in my worn out shoes. Time seems too slow in the city's embrace. I'm finding my peace in this quietest space. Echoes of laughter flow through the air. Moments of magic that vanish like prayer. In the cool evening light, my worries dissolve, while the city's own heartbeat starts to evolve.
What I want to test, guys, is that if I push an update via my server, will this function invoke? That's what I'm going to test first. Because if it does, that's really good news. Before I even write any more code. So I'm going to try that first. This is my server. I'm going to set the time to like 41 past 8. .41. Make sure I got the date right. Fix the same block token, so I'm going to add the post. And I'm going to... I think automatically the post gets pushed because I've already initialized my server. So we'll wait just under a minute. And we'll see if there's any interaction. Did I get the time right? Oh, it's gone to midnight for some reason. Why did it push to midnight? Oops. That's weird. Oh, because I changed the date and then so the time just reset. Whoops. So I'll I'll put the time back to 8:42 this time. 8:42. My mouse wheel doesn't work, so I have to click. Is that 42 or 43? Oh, I meant to put 42. I'll do this quickly. That's better. Try and talk to my bot. So hopefully we get a newsfeed message, and even more ideally we get our breakpoint here. Oh, I just realized I can't even see it. Sweet. Guys, look at that. Okay, so the server's working, but I'm not getting an update on Telefy. Obviously, because I'm not running Telefy. Duh. Wow, well. Maybe if I run the program, something will happen, huh? I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. So I'm gonna run Telefy so I can actually get behavior running. Anyway. So while we're waiting, I might as well schedule the post for a later time. Yeah, like 46 minutes past the hour 8. At least we know the newsfeed is working. So again, I'll write newsfeed message 2, push that via my server. That's stacked. So at 46 minutes past, we should get this message on our chat. While I'm waiting for UWP to load. So I'm initializing my server, well, my Telefy connection. One second, guys.
Books and coffee on the floor. Doors ajar, but not a chore. Mind is wandering evermore. Craving peace and nothing more. Music hums inside my veins, washing over easing strains. Cities pulse and nature's rains blend to softly break the chains. Time is but a fragile guest. In this quiet we feel
Okay, I'm back, guys. So it seems my hello world has been pushed. 8:44. What's that for? Where's my post scheduling LiTE tool? What was the timestamp? 8:46 for the newsfeed message. It's not here yet. 8:46. There should be a test newsfeed message. Don't see it. What's on 8:44? Oh, that's because I interacted with my Telefy, so I got an update.
Silent streets under moons and whispers softly what dreams can't trace. Fireflies dance in the quiet.
I didn't hit any breakpoints at all. Strange. Even this should have broken at least. I'll double check that. Yeah, that's weird. Not sure why that thing broke. Let's see, put a few more breaks. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call login again, see if I can get this feed, if I can get some, if I can invoke my update handler again, my event. Yeah, so as soon as I write higher, I get hello world. The thing is, the newsfeed didn't invoke, so I'm gonna try that again. I'm not hitting any breaks, guys. Is it because of my interfaces? Because I need to debug it, and I'm not hitting breaks. It's super weird. One sec, guys. Let's check something. No, it's not like that. Okay. Strange how I'm getting I'm getting my functionality, but I'm not hitting breaks. I'm running in debug as well. I'm not 100% sure about that. Let me get my newsfeed up on my server app. Okay, cool. That's the time. So try 51 minutes past the hour. Just under a minute. So news feed example message. 8:51, 27th. Bot token on deck. About 30 seconds. Should get something. Try this. So already, guys, I'm kinda exposing my worry that I might hope. My worry is that I won't be able. I may not be able to expose bot sessions outside of certain bot sessions. But here we go. We got something. My newsfeed has just arrived. So newsfeed example message. I might be wrong though, guys. Maybe we can. I just don't know why my brakes are not hitting. Super weird. Does anyone know in the chat? Oops. Check the chat quickly. Super weird. I'm gonna restart this, probably. I just restart my debug session. Maybe I was... No, I'm running with debugging. And the functionality is working. Let me stop this. Super weird. What is this icon? Oh, okay, yeah. Try run that again. Does anyone on the chat know why my breakpoints are not being hit? Super weird. Am I like on the wrong class or something? It's not a huge issue. I don't, guys, to be honest, I can build my own debugging session. Like I can use like logs and like text messages. So I don't necessarily need to rely on Visual Studio's debugger for now. But at the same time, I'm just very puzzled. So let's work around things. Let's work around what's going on. I scheduled a message for 8:56 to say newsfeed example message 2. And let's do it this way. when that message comes through, I'm going to write logic to hopefully display a message on Telefy, and then we know the news feature is working. Let's give that a shot. So there's the newsfeed example message 2. And then what I want to happen, if I go back to Telefy, I want, like, say on the bot token field as an example, it will say newsfeed message example 2. Yeah, you get what I mean, guys. I think I have a monitor at the bottom, actually. I have like a little text block, I'm not sure. Oh no, I don't, okay. So I don't want to make a new UI. So I'll do that. Guys, I'm not even sure if I'm calling this, and as crazy as it sounds. If I were to change this message, will I still get hello world, or will I get something else? I'm gonna change it. Let's see what happens. Just to test, if I still get hello world, it'd be very puzzling. So I'm just loading UWP. I'm loading Telefy again. If I do get higher from my bot, then I am executing these lines. But the debugging is like it's not going on with me. I don't know what's going on here. By which I will just use like debugging on the Telegram side of things. I'll literally write scripts to debug via Telegram, and or I will just use my application UI. You know, that's weird, guys. It's not showing anything. Interesting. There we go. Hello world. So I've got stale data, guys. I've got stale data. I'm passing hello world. Probably literally in Telegram's server, this message is still here, and I'm pushing an old message on like Telegram server stack somewhere in the cloud. But I should be pushing higher. Man, this is weird. Okay, guys, I wanted to make sure that my server was indeed passing the messages. So I closed Telefy, and I'm not getting messages. So I'm kinda at ease there. Gotta fix what's going on here. Maybe because I'm working in a static context, I'm not getting breaks here. Sometimes when you work in a static context, it's hard to catch breaks. So I'm gonna need to put some like code-based debugging myself or something. Okay, what's my text box? Let me see what. Okay. Sorry guys, I was muted. So I'm gonna pass a message from my server. I'm gonna try and attempt to catch my message on the app, okay? That's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm not disposing of my netcode objects properly, and I'm getting weird behavior. I probably need some disposal routines for some of my members.
Where shadows blend, lost in thoughts that never end. Midnight whispers on the breeze. Feeling life with such sweet ease. Under stars that softly shine, echoes of a distant time, footsteps fall on empty streets, chasing dreams that never meet. So we'll flow with every beat, heart and soul in harmony. Lost our way, yet found a place. In this moment, find our grace. Cold wind stirs the fallen leaves. In the quiet, mind believes. Every breath a silent vow. Glimmers of a here and now. Flicker candles in the night. Waves of calm and gentle light. Every note a story told. In this space we break the mold. So we'll flow with every beat, heart and soul in harmony. Lost our way, yet found a place. In this moment, find our grace. Raindrops whisper on the glass, staring at the shadows cast. Loneliness, my silent friend. Nights that never seem to end. Candles flicker, breathe their light, chasing phantoms from the night. Heartbeats echo in the air, wishes made on whispered prayers. Empty rooms and coffee stains, chasing ghosts of old refrains. Silent cries and shattered dreams. Life ain't always what it seems. Old records spin the same old song, endless loop where I belong. Words unspoken, heavy chains, black umbrellas hide my pains.
Guys, I think I'm getting some conflicts here. This telefied core is actually... I shouldn't be using this telefied core like this. There's no references except for one or two places. I shouldn't be calling these. These might be I might... One second, guys. So guys, I might be calling behaviors from my interface pertaining to these implementations, because I have the signatures and the definitions of these implementations are the same as my interface, but I'm not deriving. So let me double check that. Check these references. Nah, it shouldn't be what I thought. It shouldn't be. Let me check my authentication logic. Yeah, this doesn't seem right. Update handler. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm using the wrong function, guys. I should be using my contract. I should be using from here. I messed up. I was invoking the wrong function. I still had implementation working because I wrote it in like workshop, one of the first 4 or 5 workshops. But remember, in like workshop 9.5 or workshop 10, I think, I can't remember, I actually wrote the contract, the interface, and the implementation layers, and I didn't even call them. Oh man. So let me just grab my butt again. Now let me see what happens with my behaviors. So now I should be calling the correct function. And I can now debug my workflow. Hopefully this works. Let me test the reference. Yeah, okay, cool. That's the one.
Of dreams about to unfold, stories untold in the silver white cold.
So I might have broken something here, so I'm gonna just take this out.
Street lights are glowing in soft amber hues.
Test this as soon as I can. So I'm just loading my UWP app now.
Seems too slow in the city's embrace. I'm finding my peace in this quietest space. Echoes of laughter flow through the air. Moments of magic that vanish lessons are learned. Stars through my window like diamonds on black, pulling me forward, no looking back. The night's got secrets it's willing to share. If you listen closely, they're hidden everywhere. From corners and alleys to dreams in your head, it whispers the stories of lives that were led. Echoes of laughter through the air, moments of magic that vanish like prayer. In the cool evening light, my worries dissolve, while the city's own heartbeat starts to evolve. Midnight whispers in the air, feel
That's
the
weird,
streetlights
guys.
meddling glare. Dreams they drift on by the bridge.
Oh well, of course, okay. Nice.
Life unfolding with such ease.
Yeah, this is the core, function core. I got function core, definition, and implementation. Okay.
Footsteps soft on cobblestone, find the places once unknown. Moments painted in the dark, like a tapestry, a spark. City lights, they dance and glow, tell the secrets we both know. In the night we find our place, lost in time and lost in space. Echo softly through the night, memories that feel so right.
I want to make sure my handlers have been invoked.
Whisper
Oh, I know what's going wrong, guys. So I didn't even invoke my pipeline.
hidden there
I messed up.
the sky.
I just made assumptions. I'm sorry, guys. Let me just invoke my pipeline.
In sync, a world our own. Melodies
To restart this.
soothe the mind, like a story redefined. City lights, they dance and glow, tell the secrets we both know. In the night we find our place, lost in time and lost in space. hazy flow. Soft breeze whispers to the leaves. World unwinds the stress it weaves. Clouds drift in an endless tease. Moments freeze and heart believes. Time is but a fragile guest. In this quiet we feel blessed. Chasing shadows, hearts at rest. Life in stillness seems the best. Books and coffee on the floor. Doors ajar but not a chore. Mind is wandering evermore. Craving peace and nothing more. Music hums inside my veins. Washing over, easing strains. Cities pulse and nature's rains.
That is weird.
Blend to softly break the chains.
Let me check something here.
Time is but a fragile guest. In this quiet we feel blessed. Chasing shadows, hearts at rest. Life in stillness seems the best. Silent streets under moon's embrace. Whisper softly what dreams can't trace. Fireflies dance in the quiet space. Time stands still, no need to chase. Lazy breeze through the open sea. Thoughts adrift where we both should be. Counting stars in the canopy. Your laugh echoes like melody.
So I'm just restarting Telefy. Hopefully my network pipeline is up and running.
Eyes meet words that we'll never know. Lost in moments where time runs slow. Here with you, I never let go. City lights paint a vibrant hue. Sidewalks sing of nights we knew. Wanderlust for the morning dew. Differences that fade from view. Whispers carried by summer's heat. Intimacy on this silent street. Unspoken words our hearts repeat. Every moment feels bittersweet. bittersweet. Heartbeats sink in the midnight glow. Eyes meet words that will never know. Lost in moments where time runs slow. Here with you, I never let go.
Oh, guess I'm getting some memory issues. My tasks. Alright guys, so I have a message obtained update. So good news so far regarding my API. I'm passing the correct messages and I'm getting debug working. I was just calling the wrong functions actually. I don't need this telefy call class per se. It was what I did in like the first few workshops. I don't know why I ported it over. But for now I've updated my classes, or rather I've updated my program to look at the relevant functions. So now what I want to do, it's going to be quite interesting guys. I'm going to run my program and I want to see how this update ID ends in 87. If I send a message with the same bot token, same bot agent, however, I fire my post-scheduling LiTE server application, will I get a different session? Will I get a different bot ID? Because if I do, that means I can expose sessions from my server. This is good news. It means I can make a bot server, kind of like a bot server contained within the Telegram API. I'm gonna see what happens. So I'm gonna schedule a post. I'll schedule a post for like 9:34.
I'll sing a song of serene in shadows soft and lean. Oh, the moonlit whispers
Post scheduling that message has been pushed to my server. I'm gonna log into telefy to invoke my server behaviors. And I'm gonna soon wait till 34 minutes past 9.
Moonlit whispers round my ear. City's quiet, night is clear. Counting stars and dreams so near. In a world where heartbeats steer. Windows open, breathe the night. Gentle breezes taking flight. Silent moments shining bright underneath the soft moonlight. Come and whisper songs of love and pain. Through the stillness we refrain. Dreams of whispers will retain. Flowing through this endless grace. Every breath a soft embrace. In this tranquil cloudy space, feel the calm within the pace. Calm and slow the nights will pass. Memories like crystal glass. Fading echoes, moments last. In the quiet shadows cast. Under neon lights we roam the night. City whispers tales in silent flight. Feet on pavement, hearts take wing. Wanderlust dreams made for kings. Skyline secrets, starry eyes. Moonlit shadows dancing high. Echoed laughter fills the breeze. Breathing life in golden seas. Lost in moments, chasing stars. Every heartbeat leaves its scars. Time stands still in fleeting grace. Wanderlust dreams we embrace.
Guys, I'm getting some interesting behavior on my Telegram chat, on my bot server. So guys, I hope you notice. Let me just come off debugging. Getting errors. I need to dispose of my tasks properly. Check this out, guys. One of my bot sessions ends in 948, but one of my other sessions ends in 487. I've got two different bot sessions going on, and both sessions pertain towards Telefy and my post scheduling server. So I may have just confirmed that I can use client-server behaviors between two Telefy UWP applications in Telefy bot API. It's really exciting, actually. I'm gonna quickly try and run. I'm gonna run this quickly. I'm not gonna use debugging for this one. I'm gonna see if I can push another update ID message here. Because I have a post scheduled for 41 minutes past the hour 9.
Dreams float by in the blink of an eye. Clouds drift like lazy memories in the quiet of the evening breeze. Hearts beat slow in the midnight air. Thoughts tangle in the night we share. Lost in the calm of a sleepless night. Everything's wrong yet feels so right. City's hush is a tender song. Moments pass but linger long. Eyes meet under the fading.
But now my question is, does that update ID change even for the same app? Because I'm trying to get this message pushed. But I guess the updates are when I speak to the bot. That counts as an update. But when messages come via the bot, that might not be an update. I'll have to see. That's probably why my app is not reacting.
Chasing shadows in the
But guys, the progress I've made so far for this session, I'm kind of...
hearts beat
I think today's session has been alright. I might wrap up my stream soon because I'm quite satisfied that we're getting two different update IDs, although I'm not sure if that's coming from the same update. Maybe I get unique update IDs for every update, I'm not too sure. We're pushing now, guys, on past 2 hours, about 15 minutes past 2 hours, or 2 hours and 15 minutes. Sorry guys, it's late. It's 9:43 in the UK and it's calm, but I'm gonna wrap up the stream now. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll be back hopefully tomorrow, or if not Sunday. I might not stream on Sunday, I don't know. I'll stream on Monday probably, and I'll try and work in the back end a little bit before I get started. I'm gonna continue with the net coding stuff, try and get some progress off screen so that we can kind of like get off to a rolling start when I start streaming. I'll check for comments and I'll log out. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Have a great week. Take care. See you in the next stream.